Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Oh, I think you're a really great girl, but nobody cares. Ghost me. Spare me. I was doing fine. I thought you passed away.
Okay, let's see what she said. The audacity of some of these dudes is so loud. Like we haven't been in the game before and can spot an F-boy from a mile away. Okay, well, first of all, I don't understand what's wrong with Audacity. I use it for a while now and it's a really good software. If it's too loud, just let me know. You don't need to get upset about it. Let me know and I'll turn the volume down. Second of all, even the F-boys do need some loving. Who they're gonna go for if not for the F-girls? Can't really be mad at them for your own actions. Wait, I guess you can. Okay, let me read this before we get into the video. One thing about me is I'm going to hang out with my boyfriend over anyone else. I'm definitely not a girl's weekend type of girl. My boyfriend is my most favorite human, also my best friend. I don't like anyone else as much as I like him.
Before I start speaking, if you're gonna get defensive about what I'm gonna say, just scroll and stop watching. If you're in this mindset, like, I feel bad for you, like, that is so sad. Because I was once like that, and I had no friends, and my life was literally miserable. You're going to lose all your bridesmaids looking for your groom. And he's going to start resenting you because he's gonna wanna hang out with his friends, and you're gonna be pissed that he's hanging out with his friends because you don't have any because you left all of them for him. That's not normal and it's not healthy. So just like little PSA, speaking from experience, do what you will with this information. I highly advise against making your boyfriend your only friend because that is setting you up for complete, utter failure. You need your girly pops in your life. I promise you. Last thing I'll say is everyone hates that girl that ditches her best friends for the boyfriend and then breaks up with the boyfriend and runs back to the friends.
Yeah, pretty much. So don't be that girl, don't be that guy. You actually made more sense than I expected when you started your video. If you're gonna get defensive, just keep scrolling. How can I get defensive before I know what you're about to say? That only shows me you're afraid people will disagree with you and you can't even take some constructive criticism. But that was your PSA that no one asked for, so here's mine, also that no one asked for. Maybe we need to learn to mind our own business and let people live their lives the best way they see fit. She never said she doesn't have any friends. All she said was that she would rather spend most of the time with her boyfriend. And she's not the type of girl that will take weekend trips with her girlfriends over her boyfriend. That still doesn't mean she doesn't have any friends. To me, it's just funny that whenever one of you is trying to make a point, it's always the same point. Oh, your boyfriend is gonna leave you and you're gonna have no friends. Well, maybe she still has friends, and maybe her boyfriend is not gonna leave her. Maybe they even have mutual friends, and maybe they go on weekend trips together with those friends. People actually do that. Maybe you're not, or maybe you are the type of girl that goes in a club on a Monday shaking it at 4 a.m. And even if that's you, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Obviously, she's not that type of girl, and I'm still not gonna tell her how to live her life. Maybe all you have to do is live and let live. Okay, let's see now. My toxic trait is I'll F you again just to prove you ain't done with me. Alright, but let me ask you this. What was his toxic trait? He didn't want it to commit? He was an F-boy? Yeah, you go ahead and use him for his body. That will teach him.
Go ahead. Let's light this candle.
Yes, absolutely. But let's see what she says. When he wants to play games, but I was in a on-off toxic relationship for 6 years. So on-off for 6 years means pretty much that you used to be played. And now you have another one that is playing. Well, congratulations. You better hurry to that candle store, buy more candles, cause if you haven't learned anything until now, you're never gonna learn. So enjoy being played.
All girls are like, yeah, dad bods are so hot because girls are the best. And then guys are like, oh, your tits need to be fat, your waist needs to be this small, your thighs need to be huge, your ass needs to be this way. It's so up on so many levels, and I blame men for everything. Actually,
yeah, no, if it's not the media, it's the men. I'll tell you what, they're the biggest benefactors to this whole problem,
and they'll be disgusting, so unhealthy, sitting behind a screen commenting on the way a woman should look.
Yeah, totally.
It's like the men always that are commenting on the way that I look I look at their profile and I'm like, you're literally disgusting. You haven't gotten a physical, neither have I, but you haven't gotten a physical ever.
Actually, I did plenty of times. But I get it, I'm still disgusting. And I'm fine with that. I don't know if before was pity or it was my horrible personality that used to get me laid. And I don't even care. I'm disgusting. I am every shaming tactic in the book. I don't care and I don't need to change anything. Especially if it's getting you this mad. Men have standards. Yeah, even a disgusting man like me have standards. And if pity or my horrible personality can't get me any, I'm just gonna buy some. And I'm gonna buy exactly the type of girl you're describing at the beginning of the video. You on the other hand, maybe it's time for you to get a physical. Oh, and by the way, we keep telling you not to use all men or all women, cause everyone has their own standards. When you say all women loves a dad bod, we can always say all men love you for your mind. And we both know neither are true.
Okay, I want to talk about this. When you're hanging out with girls and they start discussing a girls' weekend and you're more of a hang out for a few hours and then return home to your husband kind of gal. I'm putting a filter on because I'm breaking out. But all the comments in that video are either like, couldn't be me, or yes, girl, sorry that my husband is my best friend and I want to spend time with him. First things first, your husband should be your best friend. Like, that should be kind of the bare minimum in a marriage situation. And you see that man every day. So your girlfriend's wanting one weekend out of a year to go on a girls' trip, I feel like that's not a lot. And I also feel like the majority of husbands do not stop being friends with their bros just because they have a wife. And they are the first ones to say yes to a guy's weekend. I just feel like women who have the mindset of like, I'd much rather be with my husband than my girlfriends will also be the same women who don't have any of their girlfriends in 5 to 10 years. It's like they're almost isolating themselves because society tells you like, once you get a man, that's all you need. And it's really not. It's not. Ladies, don't abandon your girls.
Or again, mind your own business and let people live their own lives. If she doesn't have any of her girlfriends in 10 years, just because she's married, none of those girlfriends are worth keeping around. She may not have that type of girlfriends in 10 years, but she will have her husband and the type of girlfriends that are supporting her and not trying to destroy her marriage. At this point, it sounds more like envy and jealousy than an actual friendship.
I had a therapist a couple of years ago that was like, you know you can't be perfect, right? And I was like, I definitely can be perfect. And if I'm not perfect, I'm worthless. And now I'm like, no, I can't be perfect. And that's growth. And now I'm one step closer to being perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you imagine going to therapy and arguing with your therapist? What do you know? You only took psychology in school, I took gender studies. I'm not gonna listen to you. I only came here because you need me, I don't need you. I kind of do like your optimism, but you know, you're quite away from being perfect, so maybe just take your medication and go back to therapy.
There are insecurities girls have that guys don't care about. Ladies, stretch marks. Baby girl, that is natural.
If I was a rat that carried the fleas with the plague, I would give all my fleas to you, and I would eliminate you and your entire species, all of your offspring, your entire family. You would have no chance of having any succession in your family line. You will be gone. But this is only a dream, of course. Or is it?
Oh, okay, 2 in 1. You gotta love it. You, baby girl, should not be worried about medication. I would incline more towards getting locked up and wait until the medication that can help you will be invented. And I don't know about you guys, but every now and again I love me one of these male feminine thingy. Not because they make sense or they say something smart, because most of the times they just copy word for word what the female feminine thingy have to say. No, I just love it because every now and again they get completely humiliated. So what was it, baby girl? Okay, well, baby boy, maybe instead of you worrying about stretch marks, worry about whoever has your balls and beg for her to give them back to you.
You got these dudes on here saying they want a girl with big boobs and a big butt, but to have a flat stomach. Listen, Kyle, this ain't built to be. You get what you get and you don't.
Yeah, but you see, princess, this is where you're wrong. Men already started to build a bee years ago. You may not like it because it's gonna replace you. In a few years after it's gonna replace you, it's gonna replace us as well. Silver linings, I guess. And by that I mean I won't be alive to say it. Let's take a look at this article. The 30 billion SEX tech industry is about to unveil its biggest blockbuster. A $15,000 robot companion that talks, learns, and never says no. So your replacement only costs $15,000. I bet all those poor guys that you ever said no to, they look pretty good right about now. The funny part is, and I'm willing to bet money it's gonna happen, just for the hell of it, when they do build that robot, they're gonna add the special red button that whenever you're pushing that button, the doll will go nag, 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 nag. You know, just for the good old days.
What's something that you can eat every single day and not get tired of?
Food. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.